Yes, 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 yes. We are back. Hello, all. We are back again. This is Sir Geo, and this is another episode of Incorrectly Correct. Now, you know how I do it, y'all. Before we start, gotta make sure I give my shout out. You know, it's the small business people who are levitating. So let's get them early. Of course, we gotta call out Niche Sweets. That is spelled Nechez, Sweets with a Z at the end. Go to her IG page, Facebook, you'll find her. But once again, she does jewelry. She makes it herself. So you got bracelets, you got necklaces, you got earrings. Get at her, man. Go support, run up her numbers. You got Unique Eats Treats. That's spelled UNIQU3_EATS_treats. TREATS. Instagram, you can find her for catering service, or just if you want to request a nice meal for a nice romantic night for your lady or for your man, hit her up. And she got some good food, trust me. We have Key Sweets, a bunch of sweets here. Keys Sweets, that's KEYS Sweets, SWEETS. You can find her on Facebook. Check her page out, check her work. She does incredible work with chocolate covered strawberries. She does the cake sickles. She when it comes to sweets, she got it on lock. Y'all go and check her out. Also, one more you want to check out: Angelic Event Palace. Okay, Instagram is I_am_AEP. Okay, does events, event planner. Go check out her work on Instagram. I'm telling you, she does phenomenal work as well. And we're trying to get these people recognized, man. So if you're listening, hit her up. If you know anybody who needs an event done, hit her up. If you know anybody who needs some good food, hit up Unique Eat Treats. If you're looking for somebody who needs some good dessert, hit up Keys Sweets. If you're looking for some nice handmade jewelry, hit up Niche Sweets. All right, so we got that out the way. Got to make sure you guys tune in, check in, and hit them up, man. Run the numbers up for them. All right, we support everybody. Run the numbers up. Make sure they happy. Make sure they good. Make sure they get new clients. Make sure they get new customers. Now, we want to get things kicked off. Got a topic for y'all. And for me, it's a good one. I like it. I like talking about these type of things. Here at Incorrectly Correct, we are rightfully wrong, wrongfully right. We just tack on things, and we accept all different perspectives. That's what we're about. All different opinions, different thought processes, how we go into them. And topic today is, when do we start hating ourselves? Now, when I say that, I'm referencing the fact that a lot of us as people maybe see themselves in the mirror, didn't like what they saw, and decided they wanted to change some things up. Right? Whether it comes to I call it the AAA theory. Right? Appearance, acceptance, attitude. Right? So in our society, for whatever reason, those three things matter more than self-worthy, self-love, self-confidence. we lack those, but we take on this AAA theory, right? And we're gonna start with appearance, and we can go forever with this. Okay, so when I say appearance, I say people change how they look. The first thing that comes to mind is people who do these facelifts or these face modifications, if you will. And then I was having a conversation, and this lady told me that mostly she sees it in the women. Now, if you are overweight, right, or if you hit the obesity stage in your life and you're trying to get healthy because you want to live longer, I'm with it. I'm all with it when it comes to the gastric bypass. You got to lose the weight. If you lose the weight, you get rid of the pounds. It's better on you. It's better for you. You're more limbo. You're able to move around. You're able to move around more and to keep the weight off. So I'm all for that. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody would agree. Even with the exercise, everybody would agree. Hit the gym. But what this friend of mine was talking about, she was talking about the women who, they go and get the big asses, right? They go get the breasts, the titty job, boob job, however you want to call it, right? Then they do the faces to look like somebody that you don't look like that person, right? Okay, example. So I seen a picture maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, and I could be wrong, but I believe it was Lala, Vanessa Bryant, Kim Kardashian, and Ciara. I think they were there to support Vanessa Bryant. Of course, the loss of Kobe and Gianna, and they took a picture, and they was all next to each other, like gathered together for this picture, and they all looked alike. Right? If it's not identical, they look very familiar with each other, and it struck me because I remember how Lala looked, back in the day when she was a DJ, when she was a radio personality, and me and a few friends was, man, Lala can get it, Lala a baddie. She was that one that she was still pretty, right? She was desirable. And when you see her now, she looks nothing like she did back then. Same goes with Kim Kardashian. We all seen the prior pictures before, how she looks now. Even Vanessa Bryant, she don't look like how she first did when when she first met Kobe. Definitely Ciara. So that's what my friend was getting at. Like, there's so many women that are doing that. Right? They're getting the face jobs to look like a certain person. And I wanted to try to dig deep. I'm like, who are they trying to model their face to look like? If you ask me, I could be wrong too. I'm pretty sure I am. That's what we do here, right? We're rightfully wrong, we're wrongfully right. And Carrie Hilson, the singer, the actress, the songwriter, she's looked the way she's looked since she first came on the scene, right? I don't see a difference. But then I see these 4 women I just spoke on who resembles her. Now, I'm not saying, they want to look like Carrie Hilson, but I'm just saying you got 4 different women who look differently when we first laid eyes on them, and now they look alike. What's behind that? What's the reasoning? You know what I mean? So people just want to switch up their appearance because for whatever reason, they're not satisfied with their genes. Right? They're not satisfied with what their family looked like. I don't know if it's a lack of pride with their family. You know, gene pool, I don't know. But I would say if I was a dad or an uncle or a granddad, you know, I would feel, I kind of feel disrespected. Like, what's wrong with the way we look that you got to go off and do this? Okay, like over in Africa, they doing these skin creams, man. You know, they got these skin creams that are turning their skin more fair, lighter. And it's what do you have against your own skin? Your own natural look. Right? And it goes way beyond just the facelifts and things of that nature, right? We see that's the norm, that's common. But what about the people who get these horn implants? I don't know if you guys have seen this, man. People are getting horn implants to look like some type of animal or a satanic creature, because that's the thumb of it, right? That's the whole theme of it. You want to look like you. Right. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but you know what I'm saying. Then you have the ones who do the slit tongues. And you see like the women who slit it to make it look like they have two tongues, or the two slits to make it look like they have three tongues. Like, I don't know what possesses people to do these things, but that is what about how you looked to make you want to change that. You know, when did you start hating yourselves? And maybe it's not hate. Maybe you want to be creative. Maybe you're an artist. And for those, I'll apologize. Right? Maybe you don't hate yourself. Maybe you want to do something different to be artistic, right? Or to be experimental. What about the ink skin? Like, there's people who ink their skins to look like fish scales, like they want to look like they're aquatic, right? Or the modifications to their faces. Some people want to walk around and look like reptiles, man. Right? And I get the whole makeup. Like, say if you're on a movie set and you got to do that, but no, people are doing that so they can permanently look that way. As if to say, I don't want to look like my family. Right? I want to look like this. I want to look like this animal. And we see it a lot, right? Like, there was a time when you would simply enhance how you look with a haircut, right? For the women, they'll go and get a hairstyle, a hairdo, right? A modern makeup. You know, we'll get a presentable outfit. Like, okay, I'm going to enhance how I look, right? I'm going to wear the real nice fit clothing. And now we go to extreme measures to enhance the way we look. Right? And like I said, it ranged from the facelift to the injections and all it. Like, okay, so I've seen some shit. Like, there was a video of this dude bald. Okay? The hair is gone. You know what I'm saying? Hair is out of here. But he got the wig, man. The barber hooked him up, put the wig on him, and then shaved it down to make it like he had waves, like he had a nice grade of hair. And it's like, the people that know you, come on, man, we know that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you accept that? Like, okay, the hair is gone. I'm just going to rock the low cut or the bald head, and we just going to keep it pushing. You know, or the dudes who get the face lined up, and they putting fake hair, man, to give themselves the full beard with the goatee to match. Like, and it's not their hair. You do what you want, man. I don't judge nothing, you know, if that's your thing. But if you putting fake hair and these adhesives for it to stick on your face, man, now you closing up your pores, and that can't be good in the long run, right? So we ain't thinking about learning, so we think about the little short-term, quick, instant, let me look this way situations, and it's horrible. It's horrible because in the long run, you'll be doing something to your body, man, that's not fair. It's not fair to your body. It's not fair to your family. It's not fair to your gene pool, to your lineage, right? To do these things because you can't stand how you look, or you don't accept you, right? And speaking of acceptance, the second A, right? Like, people just always want to be with something, a group, right? Or a gang, or a clique, or a movement. Like, we always want to be a part of something. Think about it when you was in school, right? When you was in school, like there was groups you wanted to join. You see a group, they walking around, you know, you see the in the old days it was the jocks, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like the cool kids, man. You want to be a part of something, right? So you have to do things that's not of you to become accepted. Or in your neighborhood where you stayed, right? And you got the gangs, man, or you got the fly people in your neighborhood. You see them every day. You on your way to school, you coming home from school, and like, man, I fell victim to it. I can't lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know what I mean? Like, that was definitely a thing. I'm like, oh man, shit, they look like they ain't got a care in the world. I want to see what that's about. It's certain things you would have to do that's not of you to be accepted. Right? And as adults, look at us now as adults, or the adults that are listening to this. Like, there's a type of group, a social gathering, a social movement that you attach yourself to. Right? And you never just jump into things without doing something to get accepted. Like, what if, and then when you think of college, you know, you want to join these fraternities, they're going to ask you to do some things, man, for you to be a part of that. But you would do it just to get accepted. Right? So, accept yourself, man. You know what? I'm going to give you a story. You know? And like I said, here, we're rightfully in the wrong, we're wrongfully right. I got to keep putting that disclaimer out. You know, but this is something I witnessed. I know a guy. I ain't going to say his name, of course, because he probably listening. Or probably not. Who knows? I know a guy. And this dude, heterosexual. You're going to find out why I said that. Heterosexual male. Right? I see him at events, or I see him at a party here and there. And he was the one just in the corner. Really ain't trying to talk to nobody. Really ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? He probably don't know how to approach women. And, you know, like, but he's interested. You know? He want to be seen. He want to be looked at. He want to be taken to a back room, or, you know, he want to get down there. He want to have fun. You know what goes down at parties. He want to be a part of it. Right? But he haven't came out of his shell, don't know how to approach, don't know what to say to the ladies. You know what I mean? Like, we would have to step in and run some interference for him You know what I'm saying? Wingman him, hook him up. To get it on his own just wasn't in the cards for him. You know what I mean? And even when he got older as an adult, you know, of course he's been in dealings with women, but it's still that little factor. Like, man, I don't know what to say to him. You know, I don't know what to say to this lady that I'm really feeling. I don't know. But then around the time when the gay community started to really rise, and we all know that time, like we've all seen it, we've all witnessed it. They started to really rise up, and they became as powerful as they are. We see it, right? And what did this dude go and do? A heterosexual male. He said, you know what? This looks like something I can join. And he joins. Now, mind you, a lot of people will hear this and say, well, maybe the whole time he was gay and just didn't know it. He finally accepted himself, and he's a part of the community because that's who he really was this whole time. I can agree with that if it was the truth. But this man still haven't done anything as to even grab another man's ass, man. Right? He putting on airs. Just so he can be part of the community. Because the community is powerful. I can't lie. Right? The gay community got more rights than blacks in this country. You know what I mean? More rights, more power, more I can do this and ain't shit you can do to me. And he saw that and he was like, you know what? All my life I've been this guy that I can't get what I want, or so let me just be safe. Right? Let me just be safe and jump into this real quick. And the man is not gay. But he joined that. Right? He started dressing different. His demeanor switched. The way he acted, the way he behaved, his walk, everything just switched. Just to be accepted into this community. Again, you know, that's my perspective of it because I know the guy. You guys' perspective could be different, and I accept it because y'all are right as well. You know, maybe he was gay this whole time and never knew it, and now he's part of this community. He can finally be him, but he's not doing the things of the community. You know, like. What rights did he fight for? Nothing. He just joined in. He jumped in. Because it's easy. But it's something to be accepted. He switched who he was to be accepted into this community. I don't know. Oh man, there's nothing more to say than that one. I had to give you the story to let you know how far people will go to be accepted. You know, accept yourself. Man, you are worthy and you are capable of a lot of things. As soon as you accept yourself, man, you'll go far. You'll go far. Right? Now we're going to get to attitude. You made a decision to yourself that you're not good enough for the world. And in this decision, it took your mental, right? It took you to uncharted territories. Like you done went into uncharted mental territories because you made a decision in your head that you're not enough for the world, for life, for yourself. You're not enough. That's how you feel. So you get into these mind games, and you start to believe that you have to gain acceptance and change your appearance. Let that sink in. Right? Attitude is the conclusion. You made a decision in your mind that you ain't good enough. So you start to believe that. Right? And then you go out for acceptance through your appearance. I'm going to do this little makeup real quick. And when you see me, you see a woman. That's not who you are. Because you felt you weren't enough. And I'm not attacking anyone personally. Because I don't know everyone. But we got to stop looking at things with these, rose-colored, how they call them, the rose-colored goggles, or we put on these glasses that's showing us something totally misconstrued. And there's no judgment to anybody. I just want to speak on that, man. And if you're out there and you're listening, get at me. Let me know. Is there anything that I didn't tackle, right? Or do you have any stories of people with their appearance and how they want to be accepted, and then their attitude, right? What's your AAA stories that you have? What's your AAAs that you can give out? Let everybody know when you get in the comments, man. Say it. When you see the video, respond back. However you want to do it. Like I said, man, we are incorrectly correct over here. We're rightfully wrong and we wrongfully right. We don't always get it right, but we're right. Right? I want to reiterate something. Well, not reiterate, but I want to speak on something. It's a quote that Terrence Howard said on the Get Rich or Die Trying. Right? He said, when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong. That's how we get down over here. Right? Because if I'm wrong, I could have been right. Because a different perspective. It's like you might see it one way and this person might see it another way. And they're both right. They're both right. Perspectives. We like to have these conversations that tackle different views and opinions. Right, we welcome them all without judgment. We welcome them with an open mind. Right, so while you're here, embrace, okay? Engage. That way we can all enjoy good dialogue. That's what we do. So we gotta stop hating ourselves, right? And we gotta get a grip on the AAA theory. Appearance, acceptance, attitude. All right? We got to do better to ourselves, for ourselves. And like we say here, man, We don't have all the answers, but we do have all the banter. And by the way, I know you was listening today and there was no Queen Naomi, but I just want you all to know that this topic was hers. Right? This was her topic, and we're going to give her all the credit, right? All the high praise. You know what I'm saying? That she couldn't be with us today, but we keep it rolling here, and we'll see y'all next time.